world. This is next generation times 10. We've got this 2-in-1. It's a cordless stick vac. Your entire home, we'll cover the entire home. It's a handheld vac. It's your 2-in-1, every floor surface. While supplies last, it's $69 and change, which is ridiculous. I mean, talk about giving this away. This really is an opportunity buy. We've even got free shipping, so we'll send it to you free shipping and handling. 5 flexible payments of less than $14. We've got the last presentation of the day. We're sneaking it in. Once this is gone, there is no wait list or advanced orders. Our good friend Kerry McNally. Kerry, you always bring us good deals, but are you kidding me? Oh, I love it. Standing to attention, so you get a job at Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, it's fantastic because you said it best. The Dustbuster is an iconic product, right? The original Dustbusters in the Smithsonian Institute.
Right.
It came out in the 80s, and now this is it on steroids, if you will, right? It has a lithium-ion battery, so it never, ever wears down, which most do, but it's a 2-in-1. So it's a stick vac. It's great for tile, hardwood floor, carpets of any kind, but then you click a button, and then whammo, it comes right out. Right. This is actually the charging station. So at our house, and we have a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old, both boys, we have this thing charged all the time. It's ready to go. And when you want to go back to upright, you click it right back in. And the beauty is, you don't have to bend over. You press the button right here on the top, and you're good to go. Now, if I took a big upright that would weigh 12 to 15 pounds, sure, this weighs less than 5 pounds. If I took it and I ran it right in the middle of a hardwood floor into some coffee grinds, what would happen, Adam?
Oh, of course, it would scatter everywhere.
It would scatter everywhere, right? I'm just gonna go right down the middle. Look at that beautiful path it cuts. Absolutely perfect. Now there's also a brush on it. I could turn the brush on and off with the buttons on the top. As a guy who served in the Marine Corps and I kind of hurt my back falling out of a helicopter, it's not a big deal, but jeez, I don't like bending over for anything. Right. And this way, if I want to go from hardwood floors and I want to go underneath furniture, I can do it. It has a nice low profile. I can go to the halfway point of a king-size bed without really bending over much at all. But now I've got a chair here, and I want to go handheld. So I fire that up, and I pop this number right there, and now I've got the handheld.
Notice how that wasn't clunky to get out at all, Kerry. It's just easy.
Yeah, and again, the upright is the charging station. So it's always charging for you. And as you can see, it clicks right back in, just like that. This is the world-famous Dustbuster. Over 100 million of these have been sold worldwide. This is an iconic American brand name. And if you're like me and you got kids at the house, home from school, I'll tell you what, go check out the reviews. Adam, you looked at the reviews,
Of course,
right?
Are you kidding me?
There's, I don't know how many 5-star reviews they say, my little helper. This is great for seniors. This is great for young families. Maybe this is the vacuum that's just upstairs all the time. It's a great go-to vacuum, and I'll tell you what, it's time to cut the cord. Yes. You don't have to worry about tripping over it, untangling it. There are no bags to buy. The canister dumps right into the trash, and that's a washable filter that should last for years.
Zero cost of maintenance, folks. You don't need to replace bags or those filters. It's a brilliant value, and with over 500 people placing orders, we're getting busy. You know, Kerry just said it all, but it's so lightweight. This is no hardship to use whatsoever. Up and down the stairs, easy. The fact that there's no cords means you're not having to wrap this up, put it away, and bending down, plugging it in this room, plugging it in the other room. This is easy in any room, getting the job done. The other thing that really sells it to me is that it's Black & Decker. It's that brand name that's been around for a bazillion years. There's a 2-year warranty with it, even though this is an opportunity buy, which is never being repeated when it's sold out. We've got the still full service warranty of 2 years, and of course on HSN, 50% off the price. Again, once it's gone, it's gone. Take advantage of the FlexPay. It will get it home to you immediately, and with free shipping, it's more savings galore. The thing is, Kerry, you just said it, every home can use this.
Oh, and you're gonna use it several times a day.
Right.
Look, I grew up with a corded phone, right? When was the last time you were on a corded phone? You're like, oh, come on, what's going on over here? Same with a vacuum cleaner. If you're gonna do a flight of stairs, you want something that weighs less than 5 pounds, right? Otherwise, if you have a corded vacuum, what are you doing? You're plugging it at the bottom of the stairs, you get about halfway up the stairs, what do you gotta do? You gotta go back downstairs.
Absolutely.
I gotta unplug it. Now I gotta go back all the way down the stairs, I gotta plug it in. Now I gotta go back down halfway. It's great. Just get a cordless vacuum from Black & Decker and cut the cord once and for all. And as far as handhelds go, Adam, This is a great handheld because it's great for detailing the car, truck, or the SUV.
Sure.
Just as well as being your 2-in-1, because it's a stick vac. It's great for tile, it's hardwood floor, it's for carpet, but it's also a great handheld. And you can hear that power. And remember, with the lithium-ion battery, it doesn't run out of juice as you're using it. Most cordless vacuums, as you're using it, it runs down and runs out of power. Look at this stuff, it's jumping into the Black & Decker. It's got so much power, it's blowing everything all over the place, except for the things that you want to get done. Now, if I want to empty it, here's what I do. I just press the button right on top, just like this, and it pops open. Then I come in here with my 2 fingers, pop it out, and then everything goes where it's supposed to, and that's right in the trash. Here is your washable filter. Right there, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, it goes right back in, and then you're good to go. That's how simple and easy it is with Black & Decker.
Yeah, Kerry said it, but it is amazing to think about the original dustbuster in the Smithsonian. Black & Decker's dustbuster is a worldwide phenomenon with over 100 million sold. Why did we all love it? We loved it because it was easy and convenient, and now with a next generation cordless vacuum that weighs, I mean, we're talking less than 5 pounds. It's easy in the hand, it's easy around the house, it's that go-to. You know, if you've got pets at home, if there's spills at home, if there's messes at home, this is the one you're gonna reach for. By the way, if you live in a smaller space, because this is so slender, so slim, just like Kerry, it could go in any nook and any cranny. It stands up by itself. It's the, I mean, Kerry, yes. Even at $130, it's the vacuum of your dreams.
And look it up online, look it up online. You're gonna see it for $130, I saw a couple for $170 on one of the biggest websites ever. Right? This is a opportune buy. We got like 15,000 or what it was, and we've gone through almost half of them at this point. Yeah. But this is a 2-in-1. It's a handheld. It's an upright. It's both, and it's from Black & Decker. And I love the idea that you can get things like sand, and you're using this on a regular. Oh, here's the other thing I'm going to show you too. Now, if you look at the brush right here, you can operate the brush right here from the handle, right? So I turn it on. Yep. Oh, but take a look at the brush. It is really powerful, but it's not gonna hurt me. You see that? Yep. I can stop it with my finger, and I can use it or I can lose it, depending upon what I'm doing. If you're a cat owner out there like I am, my last name's McNally, and I have 2 cats, Callie and Sally McNally, you're gonna use this every day around the litter box. Absolutely every day. If you have dogs that are shedding, you're gonna use it all the time. Look at this, this is sand. This is sand on a black, is this pretty much black or a dark brown? So you've got Black & Decker. You've got the power in the palm of your hand, and it's a 2-in-1. And if you look up stick vacs, you can spend up to $800 for a stick vac that's cordless. Carry out. You know, it's worth every penny, I'm sure, if you want that. But here you have an iconic American brand name for a phenomenal price. It's, what is it, $14 to get it home?
I wondered if you were gonna go there, and I'm pleased you did. He's a brave man, but it's true, folks. The fact is, they are expensive. You can spend a fortune on a good quality stick vac. Again, this is Black & Decker, so you've got that brand name. The other thing that was very obvious to me, Kerry, this is quiet.
Well, they are. There's nothing. So oftentimes, you know, we'll hear in our ears from the producer, don't talk. Yeah. When you've got the vacuum on, because we can't hear what you're saying, right? So I'm gonna fire this up, and I could whisper to you. This is at full power right now. So if you live in an apartment or a condominium and you're worried about waking up the neighbors down below or next door or upstairs, or if someone's not feeling well, they're recovering, or they're just trying to take a nap, or you've got the kids, I mean, I could literally whisper to you right now, and this is on full power, going at it, but I'm not shouting. And oftentimes you'll hear us doing this when we're offering a vacuum cleaner, of course, because those things get loud. This does not, but you don't sacrifice power.
Well, we only have 5 minutes left. We have our big today special launch coming up from Apple. It's a MacBook Air at our lowest price ever. If you're in need of a new vacuum, again, we're nesting, I suppose, is the right word. We're spending more time at home. We're cleaning things up. We're doing bits and pieces. We're trying to keep ourselves occupied, right? I was going through all the drawers earlier, getting rid of stuff, shredding stuff. But we want to make the most of this time, and with a vacuum like this at half price for Black & Decker for a 2-in-1, it means now we can take this inside the house, upstairs, downstairs, make sure we've got a vacuum that's a go-to. Now, because it converts to handheld, we're going to take it out to the car. No cords. I don't need to worry about plugging this in, so I'll take it out to the car. We're going to detail the car. We're going to finally get that looking really spick and span. This is your all-encompassing vacuum cleaner with a 2-year warranty. Never need to spend a penny on it in terms of replacing bags. The filters you can wash and wash and wash again. So 0 cost of ownership in terms of no maintenance is involved. And I think ultimately, when you look at it, in fact, we'll switch sides, Kerry. You know, a lot of us think about weight of vacuums when it comes to the staircase, because that's really where we could start to feel it. It's cumbersome and it's heavy.
Right, and the other part of it too, it's downright dangerous. If you've got a 12 to 15 pound vacuum cleaner with a big 15-foot cord on it, you're never gonna make it to the top of the stairs. Right. And or you're basically gonna get halfway up and you're gonna have to unplug it down there at the bottom, unplug it at the top, and then get going again. How about a handheld that'll do that for you, even if you have pet hair, even if you have stuff that's sort of ingrained? How about a high traffic area? You don't have to worry about that. This is Black & Decker. This is the company that brought us the original dustbuster. Way back in 1910, this guy named Duncan Black and his buddy Al Decker, they started this company, so it's 110 years old. I don't know a lot of companies that can say that, Adam, that they've been around for over a century.
There's a history there, Kerry.
Yeah, it's history. And what they've done now is they've taken the battery technology, right? And they've taken it into the 21st century. So we've got a lithium-ion battery. Oftentimes with inferior battery, what happens? As you continue to vacuum, it runs out of power. This never will. And you've got lights here that tell you where you're at. I've got 4 lights right here. That tells me I'm at full power. I'm always at full power at our house because we have a 14-year-old and we have a 9-year-old, and they're home from school. And it's almost like they're messing with me. Honestly, they finish eating, and it's like there's a breadcrumbs that make their way up the stairs into their room. And I look at, oh, okay, Carter was here. Okay, I guess he made himself some lunch, and he had a little lunch. Hopefully some of it got into his mouth, because you're growing boys. but you just break out the dustbuster, you break out the Black & Decker, whether it's the stick vac for the hardwood floor, the tile, or it's the handheld for the upholstery, or for the car, or wherever you need to vacuum in a pinch, you've got one, the power and performance in the palm of your hand.
It's funny because this presentation it's a great presentation. The difference with today is that we've got the dustbuster at half off. So I mean, it's hard to ignore. It was $130. We're doing it at less than 70. $69.95. It is an opportunity buy. Once it's sold out, it's completely gone. It's not returning at this price. This is a national brand, obviously, and it's available on all the premier websites. And if you go price shop and compare this, you'll see it up there and out there. At $69.95, we've been selling these all day long because people do look and they do compare and they say, okay, these guys really are dramatically lower. Same great warranty. I don't want you to think that because it's a specialty buy that anything's been discounted in terms of the support that you get. With HSN right now, there's a 90-day return policy. You've got our flex pay. You've got as well the opportunity to get it with free shipping and handling. I have to mention that because that's another, I don't know, $5, $10 savings. So we'll ship it to you free. You've got the flex pay. You've got the lowest price in our history, and you've got a 2-in-1. I love that it's handheld and that it's a floor vac, but as well as that, I love the fact that it is lightweight. I mean, you can hold this up, wave this around like a magic wand. Kerry, it feels like there's no weight to it whatsoever.
It's less than 5 pounds. And there's some independence there too, because you've now finally cut that cord.
Right.
I mentioned it before. When was the last time you were on a corded phone? We're going wireless, we're going cordless. And we can do it now with Black & Decker because it's a lithium-ion battery. That's the best 21st century technology that they have out there. And you've got this. Maybe this is the upstairs vacuum. Maybe this is just the downstairs vacuum. But this is great. Like the bottom, the floor of our home is all hardwood.
Right.
Not even in my office. We have an area rug in there. And
right.
Actually, we now have an area rug by the TV. But this is out 3 times a day.
I bet.
And now we've got a point system with the kids where they get a point for doing it short. They're fighting over this thing.
I love it, Kerry.
Because the point means $1.
You're a smart man.
They're capitalists, right? So God bless them. But, you know, the other part of this, too, if you're not vacuuming your carpet on a regular basis and you're walking around, you're kicking up